Hello, my beautiful people. Today we're going to be reacting to and reviewing the new Terminator Dark Fate trailer. Guys, I'm a stupid, crazy Terminator fan. I love Arnold. So I've been waiting for this trailer to come out. So we're quickly going to just watch it and see how we feel. I'm happy to know that Sarah Connor's back as well. So let's do it.
Days ago, I had this nice, simple life. And now it's a nightmare. If travel is searching, and home has been found, I'm not
Oh my
stopping.
god. Oh my god, he turns into more Terminators. Oh, I love that scene from this, I think it was the second movie. The cop does it. The cop Terminator. Yes, Sarah Connor. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Who are you? My name is Sarah Connor. I've never seen one like you before. Almost human. I am human. Why do you care what happens to her? Because I was her.
Oh no, Josh Arnold. That's the knife hands are so reminiscent of the other movie where the cop had the little knife hands.
How do we win? We win by keeping you alive. I'm going hunting.
Sorry, guys, that was actually amazing. I thought it was a lot slower paced than I thought it would be. I thought it would be so much more dramatic, but this trailer really just told a lot of the story. Like why Sarah Connor's protecting the new chick. It's because she sees herself in her. I think they've got the old fans hooked. This Terminator is so reminiscent of the Terminator from the second movie. The one that turns into the lava. He melts down into a metal. But this Terminator can create other Terminators like him. And I think that's the scariest part. I read an article where they were talking about how Terminator Dark Fate is going to have a Terminator that can mold into various other Terminators. And if you remember, one scene that I distinctly remember is when from the second movie, when his finger turned into a knife and went into the eye of the other guy. The second movie is my favorite movie. I don't know about anyone else, but the second one's my favorite. Have I got this little... I do. My hair never does what I want it to do. I'm sorry, guys. It's misbehaving. But I heard that they're gonna kind of pretend a couple of the movies didn't happen, so that's really interesting as well. But as far as I'm concerned, this is looking amazing, and I'm so happy that they bring back Sarah Connor's character. I think she was so iconic. I think the reason the first and second movie did so damn well was because Sarah Connor's character was so hardcore amazing. Like, she was just a strong female character. Wow, I just sound like a feminist. But honestly, those movies were iconic as for that, as well as having great digital effects, which it's hilarious. Well, great costume and digital effects. I looked at it, I was watching the Terminator just recently, and I thought, wow, these were so like beyond their time. But we watch them now, and we think, man, these look so fake. It doesn't take away from the movie. I think the plot was so iconic and forward thinking that regardless, it doesn't take away from the plot. And I'm so happy to see Arnold in this, but he almost seems human. He looks like he's living in a house here, nonchalant, like a normal human being, just chilling. It's amazing. I do want to go through the trailer a few more times, but it's iconic. The scenery is very reminiscent of the first movies as well. They're on bridges. The first movies, they were always on bridges. Like, if you remember, they were always escaping on a bridge in an old ratted up, bashed up vehicle. There was always trucks involved, always like, large vehicles involved, poles involved. They were harpooning poles. They've got the old fans in mind. I can see it when I watch this trailer because it's so reminiscent of the things that I watched watching the first and the second movies. So I'm down. I'm so happy that this has come out. And that they're making a movie with Arnold. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so freaking good. I am going to go back and watch the original, but regardless, it is very reminiscent of the first few movies. Just the way even it's filmed, it's so reminiscent. The Terminator turning into another, breaking up into two Terminators is like ridiculous. I'm just snapping through it. It's ridiculous. And the new female Terminator, she looks insane too. I can't believe it. Even though it was action filled, we didn't hear a lot of the large booms and large sound effects. It was all just very subdued, which I find very interesting. I think Hollywood in general has moved away from the excessive loud bangs and sound effects that they had in their trailers for the past couple of years. I think this is a lot more subdued and grown up almost. But the coloration is pretty dim as well. It's not overly dark. Got a lot of one-person shots. It's just looking incredible. Like, the Terminator on the plane just climbing the... Oh my god. I'm so excited for this movie. I'm just going to go grab... I've got a couple of the Terminator movies in the back here. I'm going to grab them and watch them. I've got some more down here. I've got like all of them on tape, but I couldn't find everything, so... I'm sorry. And I've got a Sega game. Does anyone remember the old Terminator Sega game? I have it. It was interesting. I remember playing it as a kid and just being like, I wanted more. I saw the future of gaming. Not really. I wasn't a forward-thinking child. I didn't even know how to tie my own hair up until I was like in year 6. I was a pretty rubbish child. I've got my dog sleeping next to me. They got in trouble for knocking my tripod over. Should I feel bad? I do a little bit. Oh my gosh. I'm down to just watching all of the Terminators again. I think I'm going to binge watch Terminator tonight. I need to get my mind off, like, the trauma. I can't get over Game of Thrones. Like, the last season was just... Am I the only person that's really disturbed by it? I'm very overtly disturbed. Does anyone think I should make a Game of Thrones, like, everything wrong with the last episode of Game of Thrones? Let me just put it this way. The lowest rated episode in all of the last seasons, like 1 to 7, I think the lowest rated episode was 8.6 on Internet Movie Database. The highest rated episode in season 8 was 8. 8 stars out of 10. And the lowest rated was, I think, a 4.3, which was the last episode, and I think that was 4 stars too many. Wow. I'm really disturbed that I'm talking about this in a completely unrelated video, so I'm going to stop. Alright guys, so if you like the video, make sure you like the video to let me know. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so we can run together. And make sure you hit the little notification bell, otherwise YouTube just will not let you know that I've uploaded anything. Also, make sure you go and watch my last reactions. You'll really enjoy them, I'm sure. I also wanted to mention that I'm active on other social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So if you'd like to go follow me there, I'd love to have ya. Is there anything else I want to mention? No, I don't think there is. Oh, of course there is. Of course, but I was going to mention that anyway. I love you all so damn much. And I'll see you all later. Bye.